on Treeline Lane. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's DDTexasOutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's see what moved corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle. The sell-off continues. At Midwest weather forecasts have gotten a little cooler and a little wetter in some areas, along with the ongoing concerns about the communist Chinese faltering economy and its impact on the demand of the U.S. commodities. Corn closed down 18, beans down 39, KC wheat down 11. Crude oil continues to sell off, currently down about $3 by the barrel to $86 by the barrel, the lowest it's been since mid-March of 2022. Local cash grain quit given the sharp drop in flat prices together with all the overall scarcity of cash corn and milo. Offers have been in for the Commodity Credit Corporation's latest milo tender for 2.74 million bushels for last of October loading for their donation program to Africa. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland open for milo trucks this week 8 to 4:45. Anderson 73. Cargill back open 7 to 5. For help marketing your grains, Tuggle and Company Corpus 800-288-4453. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. We're getting ready for a cattle sale, but Sean, we haven't talked about the sheep and goat results yet. How did it go?
Yeah, it went good, Larry. We got close to our 4. Market was sure higher on the feeder kids. Some of those better feeder kids kind of bring light ones, weighing 30 to 35 pounds, kind of bring up over $4 on some of those sets. The better ones had a little condition on them. The 50 to 60-pound kids or 65-pound kids kind of bring from 220 to 260 early in the sale, and then it just kept getting higher. Kind of sold some up to $3, and some of those Spanish kids kind of bring up to 250. Where last week they were kind of bringing up 220 to 240. So I thought that was a little higher. Nanny market was probably about the same. We didn't have many. Call it steady. Had a few Angora kids. They kind of bring up over $3. Feeder kids. Thought that was good. Get into the lamb market. The lighter lambs, it was sure a little higher. Looked like there's a little activity on those feeder lambs. Kind of bring from 280 to 320. Better end of them. You get those 50 to 60 pound lambs, kind of bring from 260 to 280. And then you get up to them 75 to 80 pound lambs, kind of 240 to 250 right in there. So, and the U market was about the same. It was steady, kind of depending on the flesh. If they thin, they'd bring 50, 60, 70 cents. If they had some flesh on them, they'd bring $1 or better. So I thought we got along real well.
Good. How about the cattle sale?
Yeah, they're starting to come in. Been a little slower than it was last week, throughout the day. I don't know if we'll get quite as many as we had last week, but it is still early this evening, so we'll kind of play there and see how many roll in this evening. But I'm going to say we'll get somewhere around that 1,500. Sure ought to.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us today, 30997-4394.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. As we look at lean hogs, the national pork carcass cutout value down 376 at 121.15. They reported the belly leading the way lower, along with all the other cuts. The belly was down 1169. Federally inspected slaughter for Tuesday, 476,000 head. That brought the weekly total to 918,000. That's 14,000 head below last week. As we move toward beef, box beef values mixed. Choice up 98 at 265.44. The select up 60 at 239.12. Choice select spread 26.32. Federal slaughter 126,000 head. Took the week to date 247,000 head. That's up 2,000 from last week and 7,000 larger than the same week last year. The Fed Cattle Exchange showed no sales on 1,722 head. Bids range from 138 to 139.50. Ask from 140 to 142. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. We're speaking about 7 p.m. Tuesday evening, looking toward a Wednesday sale. Kelly, what's it looking like?
Oh, it's going to be a shorter run this week, Larry. Ended up with good rain there yesterday. Had 4 inches right here at Pearsall, and then the further south you went, just got heavier up to, I guess the biggest quote I heard was 11 inches around Laredo, but a lot of 8, 9, 10-inch rains down around there, Laredo, Ensenada. So pretty much shut all the cattle off from down that direction. Today, rain kind of lightened up as you went east, but still ended up with a little bit of rain towards the east for a little ways anyway. But I got 150 on the yard right now, so looking, I don't know, somewhere 200 to 300. I'm sure we'll catch 100 tomorrow anyway. So 250, 300, something like that should get it.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Call us there at the office, 830-334-3653. My mobile number is 334-1047, or look us up on the website. That's PearsallLivestock.com.
Kelly, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with cousin Brian Linsman from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how's the Wednesday sale shaping up?
Kind of going to be about the same as last week, Larry. That 900 to 1,000. Got one string of big set black steers and heifers knife cut. I mean, they're going to end up ringing a bell. This market, it's getting a tick better every day. You know, if man only had a glass ball to see where this son of a gun's heading. But I think, you know, these cattle are going to get higher going into the fall just because they ain't going to be out there.
Right.
So I think we'll be in pretty good shape tomorrow.
How about sheep and goats?
Sheep and goats, I think it's going to be a little bit lighter on the sheep and goats. We had some rain out to the south and the west of it, you know, over the weekend, and that's where some of our sheep and goats come from. So, you know, I think they'll have grass here in the next couple of weeks, or at least some weeds to pick on. So I think that'll help us out on our numbers there. So I think we'll be all right this week, Larry.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Brian.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow night, Larry.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. Neighbor, it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. I want to remind your listeners now that this fall, here in a few weeks, maybe a few days, I'm going to be interested in selling, I don't know, maybe 600, 700 cattle, maybe as many as 800. These are going to range anywhere from a 5-year-old Brayford pair to some 3/4 Brahman heavy bred replacement heifers. They'll all be 1 iron. We raised every single one of them, just trying to make some room where we can concentrate on our registered Brahman cattle. I'm getting a list together with photos and videos here just about every day. We're working on them, and if anybody has any questions or any preliminary interest, I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on a daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
MG Building Materials reminds you to start your next project today with an MG personal credit card. No interest if paid in full within 6 months. Apply for your card at any MG Building Materials store. Get all the information at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Remember, those stores are San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Kerrville, Pleasanton, and Uvalde. Call that Uvalde store at 2301 East Main Street at 830-278-4439. We're on the line with Carl Herman, Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. It's Tuesday evening, about 6:30. We're looking toward a Wednesday sale. What's it looking like?
You know, we'll have a good sale pretty much like we did last week. I think somewhere between 900 and 1,100 tomorrow. Not as many cows, and I think we'll have somewhere between 150 and 175 cows, but the cows are good pecker cows. Got a few palpates, not many, but the calves are good. These are some calves that are coming off the cows when they need to. So, not a lot of light ones. A lot of them are 5 and up. So, looks pretty good. Looks seasonal to me. So
Good. We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Wednesday sale in Caldwell.
Okay. My number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're in the Giddings area, call Max Edner at 540-8676.
We'll talk with you after the sale. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm on the line with George Wackel from Wholesale Steel San Antonio. Now, George, the company is family-owned and operated. How does that influence a customer's buying experience when they walk in the door?
Oh, when you come in the door, you get welcomed by the people in the front office, and we have the guy outside that when you come in, and you get treated like family, not like just some random person trying to buy something. You get treated like your family. You get welcomed when you walk in the door.
George, talk to us about the lifetime warranty on your livestock panels.
The lifetime warranty on the panels is just exactly what it says. You buy the panel. If your bull or calf or something can break them panels, you bring them back, and we exchange them. No questions asked. We know what our panels look like, and we know our stock.
You advertise yourself as wholesale to the public. How would that benefit the client?
Wholesale to the public means you get the same cost of the panels that give to everybody else. Markup of the third middleman. We make the panels, we sell them directly to you. We do have vendors, but they get the same price as you.
George, we've talked about the 150-pound weight of the panels. That's important, correct?
Oh, yeah, we're working in the pasture. I mean, if you got some rough stock in there, the weight of them panels will help keep them down and keep them in place. You get some that are trying to push you out of the way. You got something there between you that's strong enough and durable enough to keep them where they need to be.
George Wackel, give us your address and telephone number.
It is 18840 State Highway 16 in South San Antonio near Somerset. 210-624-2000.
We're on the line with Phil Brockenbush from Giddings Livestock. Phil, how did the Monday sale turn out?
Turned out good, Larry. We wound up with 1,722 cattle.
Walk the pens with us.
All right. Your steers, 300 and back, average around 171, bring up to 215. 3 to 4 weight steers average 169, brought up to 210. 4 to 5 weights, 155 to 192 and a half. 5 to 6 weights, 149 to 173. 6 to 7 weights, 142 to 160. 7 to 8 weights, 135 to 151. Your heifer mates, 300 and back, average around 144, brought up 202 and a half. 3 to 4 weights, 153 to 197 and a half. 4 to 5 weights, 147 to 182 and a half. 5 to 6 weights, 145 to 165. 6 to 7 weights, 135 to 153. 7 to 8 weights, 125 to 142 and a half. Your bull yearlings, 7 to 850 pounds, $1 to $1.51. 850 to 1,000 pounds, 75 to 130. So the market was steady to last week. It was good. The calf deal was so.
What are you thinking for this next week?
I think, we got some stuff going. A few little deals. I don't know. They're kind of playing out, I think. It's getting lighter, so
right.
Maybe it'll rain this week. We got good chances of rain all week, so maybe that'll help. And if it does go to raining and the numbers get short, they will get high. So
right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Phil.
All right, you can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
We'll talk to you Sunday night. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
I'm on the line with Stephen. He's in the outside sales department at D&D. Stephen, when I look out there, I see lots of deer blinds and feeders. Talk to us about them.
Larry, now is the time to get a blind or a feeder from us here. We carry All Seasons, Lamco, The Judge. We also carry Atascosa and T-Box deer blinds.
Tell everybody how to contact you at D&D.
You can reach us here at 830-379-7340, extension 260.
We're on the line with Gary Butler. Gary, how did Monday's sale go?
I had a real good sale, Larry. A lot of activity on the calf sale. We wind up with 1,450, 309 cows and 25 bulls. Larry, the calf market continues to be real strong. The light cattle bringing $2 and better. 2 and 3 weight steers, $1.65 to $2.30. Heifers, $1.45 to $2. 3 and 4 weight steers, $1.68 to $2 1/4. Heifers, $1.49 to $2.10. 4 and 5 weight steers, $1.61 to $2.10. Heifers, $1.44 to $1.73. 5 and 6 weight steers, $1.50 to $1.88. Heifers, $1.37 to $1.70. 6 and 7 weight steers, $1.46 to $1.68. Heifers, $1.31 to $1.75. 7 and 8 weight steers and bull yearlings, $1.40 to $1.55, and the heifers, $1.31 to $1.53. Like I said, Larry, the old calf market is sure all right doing the conditions that we're in, this drought. Slaughter cows, we got 83 for the best cow. Slaughter bulls, 83 to $1.08. Stocker cows, had a few, not a whole bunch. Most of these cows a few younger cows coming with tight back cows, bringing, that 80 to 90 cents. And the stocker cows bringing $430 to $1,000 pound petty cows.
Well, it sounds like you had a good sale. I guess we're in for about the same numbers this next week.
Yes, sir. We fell off a couple of hundred or 300 that we had last week. I think we'll have that 1,400 to 1,800 again, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Gary Butler.
You can get us here at Sale Barn, Larry, 830-582-1561 or 62. You can catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
We'll talk to you Sunday evening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a shorter look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 361-852-5207, Milo through Corpus, 1250, yellow corn to Corpus, 751, hard red winter wheat to Houston, 971 3/4, and Houston beans, 1366. 1,095 bale of Texas cotton at 124.37. Neighbor, that's it for the Best Darn Farm Show in Texas. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for listening to one of our 14 affiliate stations. Please do so tomorrow as many times as you can. Good day.